What up, peeps? We are back talking EA college football, and wouldn't it be cool if we can get an athletic director mode in this upcoming EA college football game? I'm talking, I want all the owner's box features that were in Madden 04, calling all the day-to-day operations. I want to set pricing for food and drinks. I want to charge $20 for a hot dog if I want to. I want to set the parking. I want to sell my apparel. I want to manage all of that. And all these thoughts stemmed from an article written on Operation Sports by Chris Huber, which hits a lot of really good points on why this feature could be a really dope feature. And when I went back to Madden 04 and was playing around with the owner's box features, I forgot how deep this was. It's pretty interesting, and I'm going to go through it. I'm actually going to have Madden 04 playing in the background during some of these takes, just so you could see how in depth this was. And it would be cool if this feature could be revisited for EA college football or even Madden. Now let's explore, and I want to share some ideas from the article that are pretty cool. Let's start off with hiring coaches and not being coaches. So in AD mode, say you are tasked with the important mission of replacing your head coach when he retires, and the article makes a good reference. Imagine the amount of pressure you would be under if you had to replace Nick Saban. I mean, oh snap. So of course you want to get the right hire for your programs. So imagine if we inherited the coaching carousel already in NCAA College Football 14, but with a twist. And as the AD, you will need to find out which coaches you are interested in and which coaches are interested in you. And yes, the AI will have a brain. They will have their own interest. This could all be monitored through some sort of interest meter. This meter would indicate if the coach has any interest in your program or not. It would be cool to have some type of mechanic to conduct interviews. In these interviews, you could discuss salary expectations, buyouts, and ultimately, how will this coach fit in your program? As an example, if you're looking to replace Nick Saban, who has already proven that the pro-style offense can win championships at the college level, so maybe you want to bring in a coach with those same traits. Or maybe you want to go in a different direction. I mean, who knows? The choice will be up to you as the AD to make this decision. And that all depends if you can lure the coach in. Once you hire a coach, they will start looking for coaches' assistants to help with the program, all within a budget. This would be a really cool feature. This will take us into scheduling. So every year in college football, a new schedule is unveiled, and those schedules are normally many years away. So as an AD, it would be cool to schedule your opponents years in advance. For example, you could schedule a home and home the next couple of years. You could even negotiate to have some of those rivalry matchups at neutral sites. And I also like the fact that you want to be careful and balance out that scheduling. You want to pick the right opponents. If you schedule too hard or too soft, this could be an advantage or disadvantage, depending on how the other teams are stacked up that year with talent. So this could be a really cool thing to kind of manage. Let's take a look at the stadium and facilities. So maintaining, upgrading your facilities and stadium would be a big part of keeping fans and recruits interested. Maybe we could have some way to measure the quality of your facilities. This will be a nice perk to see where there's any need for any improvements to the overall quality of the facilities. Also, a stadium creator, something along the lines of the quality of MLB The Show would be amazing. And just maybe a huge emphasis on the overall modifications and upgrades to existing stadiums. You could maybe offset the price of these upgrades by adjusting things like ticket pricing and or food to pay for those renovations. That would be things that are ideal in this AD mode. Another option could be apparel and uniforms. So part of bringing money into your program would be negotiating apparel deals to outfit your program. New uniforms could bring new revenue with jersey apparel sales. We see this today with many teams, and I will use Nike as an example. And they have designed some of the craziest styles that look really great. This will be another just really good perk with the uniforms. Maybe we could have some type of custom creator to design these uniforms as well in game. And if this is something that could expand to where you could share it with the community, that would be ridiculous. That'd be really cool. And lastly, one of the most important things would be the overall budget. And it boils down, basically everything we've talked about will be impacted by the budget. So you have to think uniforms, apparel, the facilities, even scheduling. You have to think you will generate way more revenue if you schedule in Alabama versus an Alabama State. And no disrespect to Alabama State, but you get what I mean. A team like Alabama, the popularity alone just brings in more revenue, better ratings. So you really have to think about these things during your scheduling. Also, if you're looking to bring in a new head coach, you got to think you're probably going to take a major hit depending on the demand. You may have to put up way more money than you anticipated for the contract. So you have to keep things like that in mind. So that's another potential impact to the budget. I would also throw in that I think it would be cool if you could actually fail at running the program. I mean, maybe there could be a challenge where it takes you many seasons to dig your program out of the dirt because of poor management to the overall budget and just bad decisions. And that's it, peeps. Just wanted to share this article here. I would love the athletic director mode. I think that would be a great feature to be added to EA College Football. I think everything stated in this article, which go check out that article. It's on operationsports.com. It's a really good read and really hits on the points to really make this athletic director mode feel like it needs to be in the game for sure. And let us know your thoughts and ideas. What are some things that you think could be added to this mode? What are some things you like? What are some things you dislike? And please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and we will be back with more sports gaming news. And you know what it is. Until next time, Gia.